David and Stephen, always engaged in friendly rivalry, found their competitions taking a terrifying turn one day. They decided to enter an old, abandoned house in a remote town in America. As they forced open the door and stepped inside, a cold breeze whispered through the rooms. The peeling wallpaper bore the marks of time. David, walking down the dark corridors, heard footsteps behind him, assuming it was Stephen catching up. When they opened the door to one of the rooms, it swiftly closed and locked behind them. Both stared in astonishment at this sudden event. The room was dimly lit by the flickering light of a single candle, and a deep silence surrounded them. Suddenly, rapid, fearful breathing filled the air. The two friends looked at each other, trying to discern the source of the sound. David's face showed concern, and Stephen asked, "This isn't a joke, right?" David only nodded in silence. The panicked breathing intensified, and abruptly, screams and wails echoed from all around the room. In fear, both searched the dark, but saw nothing. All at once, a silhouette appeared in the center of the room, accompanied by the screams of a horrifying entity. When David and Stephen saw the terrifying figure before them, it felt as if their hearts stopped. The devilish screams filled the room, and in the face of this horrifying sight, both were paralyzed. Then, for a moment, everything fell silent, and the rapid breathing ceased. The chilling screams echoed in the dark room as if they would last forever. After a moment, the door to the room opened, and everything suddenly quieted. David and Stephen hastily left the house, their hands trembling. They never returned since that day. Whenever they recall that dreadful night, the screams and the image of the devil in that old abandoned house haunted their nightmares. Both paid a heavy price for that competitive challenge. That went terribly wrong.